just kind of wanted to make a video talking about, like, people think that they can get ready for Jesus on their own time. It'll be, whenever they feel like it, like on their deathbed, that sort of thing. And I just got the Bible verse of the day or whatever, or verses, and it was like in Mark 13, like 32 to 37, I think. And it was basically saying, like, no one knows, so don't let that day, like, come as a surprise, to come like a thief. And, like, even, like, I'm starting to, like, see thief everywhere. Like, it's just really weird. I'm seeing it even on a pair of underpants. And then I'm hearing, the Evanescence song, Taking Over. She just, like, released, like, a remaster or whatever. And for some reason, there's, like, a part in the song where I hear, like, I come as a thief or something like that. I know I shouldn't be hearing that, but it's, like, sometimes, like, the words fit more to, like, I don't know, it just makes sense to me. And I think that's maybe the Holy Spirit just, like bringing that to my attention. I think that's true. And it's like, I keep seeing it. Like, people are talking about it in Discord and stuff. Thief. And it's just interesting because I don't think we're going to be surprised, those of us who are, like, aware that the Mandela effect is changing the Bible, for example. Like, we know Moses did the miracles. We know it wasn't Aaron dropping his staff as it turned into a snake and all that stuff. No, it was Moses. And the Prince of Egypt movie still shows Moses doing it. And we know things like what they tell us about this globe Earth is fake. We know that NASA's a bunch of liars. We know that Freemasons, Eastern Star, etc., they all basically worship Satan. They do witchcraft, all that stuff, at the higher levels. Maybe on the lower levels, they don't really know what's going on, but they're still told to swear a secret to, like, they're still told, like, to swear to secrecy. Don't expose the secrets of our order, or we'll like cut your head off. And it's like, what kind of weird cult is this? And it's like, well, you want to ascend to society, you gotta do that. You gotta, if you really want to ascend to society, you gotta basically do that. But if you want to ascend to society in a more casual way, you just by default don't serve Jesus, because the cares of this world, like money, we're not even saying you're not skilled. Maybe you're skilled at something, but your priority isn't Jesus. Your priority is money, your family, and Jesus even says, you love whoever more than me, you're not worthy of me. I mean, that's just a fact. Like, I mean, you see it all the time. A relationship, for example. Say you got a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a husband or a wife, and they tell you to do one thing, but it's in violation of your conscience. Are you going to follow them? Or are you going to follow God? And it's like, yeah, if you married someone, you would hope that they were Christian before you got married, but sometimes that's not always the case. Sometimes things happen in different orders. But it's just like, follow Jesus, and it won't take you by surprise. And I would say, don't even follow these men who are, like, at the pulpit, who are saying, like, they can't even see the Bible changes. Like, what is going on? How can you not tell that the lion used to lay down with the lamb, and now the wolf is going with the lamb, and that's fine to you? How do you not notice that the book of Revelations changed to Revelation? And now, not only do you not notice, but you're telling people, oh, it's always been revelation. Why are you guys saying revelations? Well, they're saying revelations because that's what he used to say. It wouldn't be a problem if that's not what he used to say. And so it's just like we're in crazy town. And I realize we look crazy to the world, but they're honestly nuts. Like we're in clown world. And like that whole thing that went on, you know, a couple of years back, that thing was peak clown world, and it's still going on. You know, people are dying. And see, I don't even know. It's just like, it's so stupid. I knew about that months before it was coming. It's like, if you're actually paying attention, following the Holy Spirit's promptings, you're gonna know, you're gonna be ready when Jesus comes. That's what I believe. But if you're not, he's gonna come and it's over for you. You know, you're over here. You know, blood moons are coming like all the time. Like I saw the creepiest blood moon yesterday. It was huge, and I was like, yeah, this looks like apocalyptic. And you know that witches and stuff, they see that blood moon and they're like, you know, this is a great time to do a ritual. Are you stupid? Do you not know that that's exactly that Jesus said, before I come, there will be signs in the sun, moon, and stars. Alright, well, what about the sun? The sun used to be yellow, but in Mandela land, it is now white. That's a sign. I'm looking at the chemtrailed sky right now. I mean, that's a sign that we got some evil people here that really think that it's necessary to block out the sun. It's just, and you don't even know about any of this stuff until you find Jesus. It's like you're like, your head's in the dirt. You don't care. It's all about you and the pleasures of this world, which are fleeting. You know, you're gonna die someday, or he's gonna return, and you don't want to keep dying in hell or whatever that is like. It sounds miserable. So if you hear his voice, take heed, because he's trying to wake you up. I've even talked to a Satanist who noticed that the Bible was changing. He's like, yeah, I don't know, it must be like CERN or something. A Satanist. He knows what's going on. And it's like, some of these Satanists, they don't know what's going on, though. They're pretty clueless. You know, I don't know what to say. I mean, you gotta be pretty clueless to get into that stuff, but, you know, we're all depraved mind before God wakes us up, so, I mean, I was pretty depraved. I mean, I can't even say any, you know, people could say all the bad things that I did before, and I can't, you know, I messed up. What can I do about it now? I can't change that. All I can do is change now. And even like, you know, like after the whole exorcism thing, I was like, you know, I was kind of traumatized, because I was like, what the hell, this is real. And so like I felt like emboldened to go like do something crazy, and then I end up in the psych ward. You know, I'm trying to like do a video exorcism. I sound like a crazy madman, and I realized that, but I also didn't know what was going on. I mean, I literally just found out that Jesus was real. What do you expect? And so like now I've got a more balanced approach, I would say, but still, if he tells me to be bold, I'm going to be bold as a lion. Ain't no stopping me. You know, they say Jewish blood too. We're known for being bold. You know, if I'm called to it, I'll do it. That's why I'm doing things that don't make any sense. None of this makes sense. None of the things I'm doing make sense, and I know that. I'm not stupid. I know that. Like, I'm getting hatred, but that's all part of the plan. it's like when you're going the direction that God wants you to go, that's when the resistance comes. That's precisely when the resistance comes. Like the demon-possessed men, they came like crying out from like the church or whatever when Jesus came by. Why? Because he was emanating God's glory. That's Jesus. You know? And you know, darkness they have to do something. Like for me, a lot of times they have to like distract. Like on VR chat, you guys see it. Like watch those VR chat videos. I'll even do more in the future, and you'll see exactly what happens as soon as the gospel is brought up. People go from being like, they just don't make sense. Like I got this one guy who was like drunk and he was like so hateful towards me. I still got this video. I didn't put it up yet, and even an unbeliever was like, dude, what is wrong with him? Because like it's like supernatural. Like the amount of hatred that comes out of people, they don't realize it's not even from them purely. It's like what Ephesians tells you about a spiritual war is true. And they take it like they just try to distract, you know, don't tell your testimony, you know, your exorcism was fake. That whole thing was fake, you know, your whole life changed, but that was all fake. You stopped doing drugs, but that was all fake. Sure. Got all these pictures of demonic artwork. I see a name there. I know whose name that is. It's not me. Come to learn more about Freemasons and all that stuff later. Oh, there's people like this in the world. Oh, they keep it a secret. Oh, you want to keep it a secret too. Oh, you're mad about what I did, but you weren't mad until I started telling the exorcism testimony. You're mad because the gospel is being shared. It has nothing to do with what you think it has to do with.